we are going to play around with this palette over here. I will be playing around with the purple one. I'm gonna pull out the purple one, but I realized I bought her and I haven't used her. And I've been wanting to use her for a while, so why not? With that said, I will come back when my face is completely done. We're gonna focus on the eyes in today's video. But I just kind of want to come on here and show you this is the palette we're going to be using. Also, this here, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, this is what happened. I did a video with my sister-in-law, and I'm gonna be honest, we had to move things around because this room is not wide, it's just long. It was just weird in the background. You couldn't get us both in frame. It was a whole thing. And then, yeah, so we ended up like this. And to be honest, I'm not gonna move it back because it's a freaking mission to move all of these lights, the microphone, everything. And at some point, I will think that I've done it successfully. And then eventually there's something off with the lighting or something off with the mic. And I just don't feel like doing that today. So I'm gonna skip that. This is gonna be the background for now. I feel like I don't mind it. I feel like I want to show this side a little more, not so much, but a little something, something. But it has to be at an angle because then you'll be able to like flash back because of that mirror. So I don't know, I have to figure this out. But for today, this is what we got going on. Maybe for this week, not sure. So I'm gonna come back once the face is on. I know I'm doing my face, but I've been pretty unplugged. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've been pretty unplugged off of social media, and you guys know I don't watch TV. So as I do my base, I usually have like my phone on, and I'm just letting YouTube do its thing and update me on what's been going on all over the world. Will Smith smacked the life out of Chris Rock. What is going on? And I don't do drama, so we're not here to talk about drama or anything like that. We're just gonna bypass the situation, but I legit am like, oh my goodness, what is going on? And by the way, that looked like it hurt. Like it legit looked like it hurt. We are back. My lids are primed. I used my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Primer. Like priming base in fair. This time I'm using fair, not medium. We're gonna open the baby up. I've done yellow, orange, red. I've done that. Maybe we should go full green. Like we should do something with the greens because I really wanted this palette for the greens. Let me grab some brushes. We're gonna go green. We're gonna start off slowly. I feel like I wanna go into A4. It's more of like a lima green color. We're gonna take that, apply that out here. Ooh. We're gonna apply that out here, bring it around. I wanna apply that all over the crease though. I'm not gonna bring it all the way out. I'm just gonna apply her here, keep her here for now. Again, we're kind of building as we go. I don't think I've ever done like a lima green, like full green, like nice and bright, not dark. I've done like an emerald green, like a really deep green look, but not bright. This here is already a vibe. I'm a little different, but I would totally go out with my eyes like this. I mean, I would polish it just a little bit more, but I like this green. I'm gonna grab a smaller blending brush, and now we're gonna start to deepen that crease. I think we're gonna go with this matte shade out here. And I'm going back into the crease, but I'm not gonna blow this out. I am gonna concentrate it on the lower portion of the crease. I like to believe that the crease has 3 different layers. You have the outer crease, the direct crease, and then the inner crease. So I wanna keep it on the inner crease area. It's funny because with this deeper green, now you can't even tell that I have that neon green on there, like that lima green. And I get it. Not a lot of people are gonna wanna recreate this. Not everyone goes for greens, but you know what? There's but so many cranberry colors that I can create. There's but so many neutrals, and yes, I love diving in and getting creative and playing around, and I love doing the most, but at the same time, I like playing around with color. So every once in a while, I will create a look that maybe not everyone will try to create and like to go out with, but you don't have to go out with these looks. You could always just play around on a Saturday that you're not going out and just kind of see how it goes, see if it's actually something that you would like. And it's also about giving you tips and tricks on how to put colors together just to make them blend and make them work, just make them look pretty. Grabbing a flat brush, I think I want to dip into this shimmery green. It's like a shimmer, like it's like a green, blue, like a blue-green, more like blue-green with gold particles on it. It's really pretty. I'm gonna apply that all over the lid from beginning to end. Now that we know what we have going on, I personally really like it. I'm gonna dip into that deep green again. It's the E1. I'm gonna concentrate that and I wanna build that. More so on the outer corner because that's the color that's gonna give us some depth. See what I'm saying? So we're gonna just kinda, and we're blending in, not out. We're gonna round off this outer area. Concentrate the majority of your product on the outer portion and then gently kind of blend up into your crease. And then we're gonna grab that brush that we used for that lime green. We're gonna dip into the lime green very lightly. We're gonna add a little more out here. We wanna like clean out those edges, make sure that there are not harsh edges. They're nice and blended, nice and gradient. And that's also our transition color. So instead of adding warmth, you just kind of, it looks a little on the yellow side now, right? I'm gonna grab an eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna dip into E1, which is that deep green, the deepest in the palette. I'm not priming my under eye area. I don't want this to be super bright and vibrant. I just wanna add like a kiss of color so it all kind of wraps around together. If you want the under eye area to be super poppy and vibrant like the top, then of course you can go ahead and use the primer that you used on your lids on the bottom. I'm okay without it being super like insanely in your face, you know? I'm gonna grab another fluffy brush. I'm literally just gonna go back and forth. I want this to be gradient too. I don't want this to be like just flat in there and to look like I just kind of laid it in there and was being lazy. So we're just gonna blend back and forth. And I'm gonna go in and apply some mascara. I'm gonna use the Roller Lash to deluxe size. I have the full size somewhere around here, but this is the one that is in front of me. So we're gonna just kind of pop her on really quickly. And I will also apply some on the bottom. You guys know me very well. We're gonna go ahead and pair this eye with these nice kind of like flared out lashes. These are by Lash Scoop. I don't even know the style because it's not on the box. I don't know what happened. The style is not on the box. Can I just say these lashes are not the vibe for this look? I'm gonna take them off. Sometimes we make poor decisions and that's okay. This is just not it. Not for today, no. I've decided to reuse yesterday's lashes. Let's see if these look better. We're gonna allow these to kind of sit for a second and for the glue to fully dry. In the meantime, let me show you the lippy I'm gonna be using today. We might add a thing or two to the eyes, but right about now, let's focus on the lippy. To be honest, when it comes to greens, you wanna keep it as neutral. If you're trying to be really bold and dramatic, go with an orange or a red. Does it go? Yes. Is it everyday wearable? Not for everyone, and that's okay. I'm gonna go with my Dragon Beauty lip liner in 2.0 cc's. For the lippy, I am going to use BK Beauty's Acceptance. This is such a beautiful pinky nude, very neutral. It's not too pink, not too gray, not too brown. These are super creamy and goes a very long way. I'm not gonna ombre it up because I don't want this to be too brown. I just kind of want it to seem like it's there, but it's not there. And now I'm gonna grab a very small brush. Any like shading brush or like even lip brush would work. I'm gonna take the edges and I'm gonna blend them together because I don't want you to necessarily really see the lip liner. Now, if you're wondering, well then if you don't want us to see it, what was the point of applying a lip liner? Sometimes pinks can wash me out depending on the tone, not that this one would. However, when I apply the pink over the lip liner, it blends in with that brown shade and it emphasizes the fact that I have a lip line. That's the reason why I do it. A lot of people do it that way. That's how I learned to do it, and it absolutely works. Another thing is I tend to round off my Cupid's bow. My Cupid's bow is very pointy. I like to round it off just so that my top lip looks a little fuller. And so in that case, when I go in with the dark lip liner and then apply the lippy over it, because it blends, it looks very natural. It kind of looks like they're my lips when they're not. For the bottom lip line, I like to go in to the actual lipstick with the brush and go along the lip line. So it kind of blends. My lips are not this full, but I'm faking it. Okay, let's see what we have going on. The eyes are cute. This is cute. I'm grabbing the same brush I used for that deep green. I'm gonna grab some of the deep green Just work with me on this, okay? And then I'm gonna lightly dip it into this like burgundy color. I know, it's different, it's weird. What the hell is she doing? I'm color blending here. And I'm gonna concentrate that out here. That burgundy is basically the darkest shade in this palette. I don't want my eyes to have a hint of red, which is why I'm blending it with the green. Almost creating like a brown, like a really dirty green color. A hunter green, if you will. You see it's a little darker, just so that I can darken this area a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna blend that, but there we go. So much better, like definitely a difference. And the key is to be really light-handed with this. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's the color I want. And then you're like, oh my God, I overdid it. And yes, it's always trial and error, but I love blending colors, creating my own colors, and it just works. Now with the brush I used for that neon green, we're just kind of blending this around like this to make sure it's nice and gradient. It's not like a stark, just flat color there. And there you go, we are done. What do you guys think? Make sure you give me your feedback down below. You guys know I love hearing your thoughts. If you choose to recreate any of my looks, including this one, make sure you let me know by tagging me over on social so that I can repost you over on my stories. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, make sure you hit that like button. That way YouTube knows to push my videos a little more. Plus it helps me know that you're enjoying these videos so that I can continue to do them. If you are new to my channel, please feel free to join our little family over here. We like to have a lot of fun playing around with makeup because that's what it is. Makeup is supposed to be fun. And you get tips and tricks from a makeup artist, i.e. Yari G. Little me, I know I'm special. And that is officially a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.